So here we are in the Eclipse IDE once again. I'm going to create a new project, new Java project, and this will be called Multiple Stage Demo because that's the purpose of this demo. Let's create a new class by the same name. And we're now ready to go. So again, to save time, I'm going to go ahead and copy and paste the code from the slides or from the text. And here we are all ready to go. All right, so as you can see, we have the usual imports that we're going to need. We'll be adding to these as we require things that we haven't bumped into yet. For example, we mentioned panes a moment ago. We still don't need them, so they aren't in there yet, but eventually we'll have to import javafx.pane.pane. So here is our class multiple stage demo, and all we're going to do here is use more than one stage, so we'll get more than one window up on the screen when we do this. So the first thing we do is we're going to create a scene just like we did last time, a button that says OK, and we're going to put the button in the scene. So far nothing new or interesting has happened. I should mention, however, that this time we have not created a button as an object, but rather as an anonymous object. We haven't given it a name. We've simply said right here where the parameter goes, new button OK. So this creates a button, but it does not give it a name, hence it's an anonymous button. That's going to happen a lot in some of these demos where we have something that we want to put in a scene or a stage or whatever, and we don't need to ever refer to it again, so there's no need to give it a name. Therefore, we will do it anonymously exactly as we have in this particular example. The next three lines of code are just like we saw before: primary stage dot set title dot set scene and dot show. So that will basically get us to the point where we've got the OK button showing in our scene and filling the entire scene in the window or stage. Now we're going to create another stage. This is going to amount to a second window that's going to pop up in our application. So we instantiate an object called lowercase stage from the class uppercase stage, and we set it equal to new stage. So that creates us a new stage. Then we set the title second stage, which will help us identify when the GUI application runs which stage is. We're going to create a button inside of to put inside of the stage. Again, it's an anonymous button. This one's going to have a different title on it, though. It's going to say new stage to help make it clear which stage it was the first primary stage and which is the next. And then we do a stage.show. So the code is very similar between the two stages, except we simply created a different stage for it to appear in. Now you see we still have that stuff down at the bottom that we've already said in Eclipse isn't necessary. I can leave it in, it will run just fine, but we don't need it. It just clutters up our code, so let's go ahead and remove it. So I'm going to go ahead and run this now. So here we go. Now unfortunately my windows appeared on a different monitor, so let me just drag them in here for you to see. So we did get two stages. We've got the first one, the primary stage with the OK button, and the second stage with the new stage button. Again, we can't really do anything with these buttons, but nevertheless our two stages did come up and worked the way they were supposed to work. So that's our demo for a multi-stage demonstration, and we could put as many stages in as we like. We could open as many windows as were appropriate for the particular application that we were designing.